Hello everyone. In previous video we solved some numericals which is based on parallel combination of resistor. So today we are going to study one more phenomena that is known as heating effect of the electric currents. Most important question, what is the heating effect of electric currents? So now we start this topic with considering one circuit diagrams. So first of all we consider one circuit diagram in which we connected one conductors, okay, and with battery. So this is the source, this one is the battery, this is the source for these conductors. Now due to these batteries the charge carrier or charge particles can be in motion, and whenever charge particles are in motion, that constitute the electric current through the batteries, and these electric currents can be measured by the ammeters, and the potential difference across these conductors is measured by voltmeters. Okay, so this is we consider one types of the circuit diagrams. So here inside the battery some chemical reaction is taken place, where inside this battery some chemical reaction is taken place such that the across this battery the potential difference can be developed, and this potential difference is capable to move the electric charge, and we know that whenever electric charge are in motion, that constitute the electric currents. Okay, how electric currents can be produced in these circuits? Here you have battery, that is one types of the source. So inside the batteries some chemical reaction is taken place, and due to that chemical reaction across that battery the potential difference can be developed, and due to this potential difference the electric charge are in motion, and whenever electric charge are in motion, that constitute the electric currents. So here the main concept is how electric currents can be produced. So now we are easy to understand. For developing the potential difference across the batteries, battery have spending or expanding their energies. Okay, so whatever source you are using here, they expanding their energy for moving the electric charge in the circuits, or we can say that for continued flow of the electric currents, the source that we can use, they expanding their energy and we give the electric currents. So in short we can say that here we use the batteries or whatever source, they can be expanding their energy for flow of the electric current. So here our question is based on this concept. Okay, so for maintain the current, it has keep expanding its energy. Okay, the source energy can be expanding for maintaining the electric currents. So a part of the source energy is maintaining the current is consumed into useful works. Okay, the part of the energy of that source, they can be used for some useful work. Okay, some energy of the source that we can use, that is used in some useful work. Which types of the works can be done by using this energy? So some rotating of the blades, or suppose we have the fan, electric fans can be moved by using some electric energy. So that energy will be coming from that any sources. So their sources have energy. So part of the source energy can be used for some useful work. But the rest of that energy will be expanding in heat. Okay, whenever suppose the current passing through any conductors, when we connected the conductors with the batteries, okay, so some of the energy of these batteries can be used for some useful work. Okay, but the rest of the energy of these batteries can be used or waste in form of the heat. Okay, in form of the heat, and due to this heat the temperature of these conductors or whatever resistors we have used in the circuit, there will be increasing. So temperature of gauges can be increasing. So here we can see that the energy of this source, its part of that energy can be used for some useful work, such as the rotating blades or of the electric fans, or rest of the energy can be transferred or expanded in form of the heats. Okay, so if we have the electric circuits in which suppose we have only resistors, resistive circuit, not any devices can be connected in circuit, suppose we have only resistors, so at that times the most of the energy of the batteries or whatever source you have, that energy can be used in form of the heat only. Okay, upper than greater than 90%, the energy of this battery can be lost or expended in form of the heat. Okay, so this is known as heating effect of the electric currents, and this effect is utilized in devices such as electrical heaters, electrical irons and oven, etc. Okay, what is the heating effect of the electric currents? So when we connected one conductors or resistor, suppose we have only resistive circuits, so that resistors is connected with battery, so part of the energy of these batteries can be used for some useful work, rotating blades of the electric fan, but the rest of the most portion of the electric energy of this source can be expended in form of the heats. How these heats can be produced? So when we connected the batteries, then electric currents can be flow. Okay, flow through these resistors. Okay, and when current is flow through these resistors, they produce the heat. So most of the energy of the batteries can be expended in form of the heat. So this phenomena is known as heating effect of electric currents. Okay, so this is important question. Now next one, explain the Joule's law of the heatings. So Joule's gives the one law that is known as the Joule law of the heatings. So what is the Joule law of the heating? So for that we once again consider the circuits in which we connected only resistors with the battery. Okay, so here you have batteries is connected with resistor. So due to these batteries, inside the batteries some chemical reaction is taken place. So they produce the potential difference across that batteries, and due to this potential difference the charge particles can be moved. Whenever charge particles are in motion, that constitute the electric currents. For measuring these electric currents, we connected the emitters with series, and the potential difference across the resistors can be measured by connecting the voltmeters in parallel. Is it okay? So this is our circuits. Now suppose the current passing through this circuit, that is I, or current passing through these resistors R, that is I. Okay, so here our first consideration, that the current which is passing through resistors, that is R, and potential difference across this resistance is V. Now we know that what is the potential difference. What is the definition for potential difference? So potential difference is nothing but it is the work done, amount of the work done per unit flow of the electric charge. What is the potential difference? The potential difference is defined as the amount of the work done by unit flow of the electric charge. So from this equation we get the work done, that is V into Q. So our first equation that is derived by this method, that is W is equal to VQ. How this equation can be arrived? We know that the potential difference is defined as amount of the work done per unit flow of the electric charge. So from this equation we can find out the work done. So W is equal to V into Q. But we know that the electric currents I is equal to Q by T. So from this equation, what is the value of Q? Q is equal to I into T. So put this Q value here. So you get V, that is as it is, Q is equal to I into T. So now you get equation this one. Now we take T is denominator of the work done, that is W by T is equal to Vi. Now work done per unit time, that gives you a power. What is the definition of power? So power is defined as the work done per unit times. So you get W by T, that is power P, is equal to Vi. Now from this equation, the energy supplied to the circuit by the source in time T is given by power into time. This is the energy supplied by the source to the circuit So what is the definition for the supplied energy? So that is, suppose we apply the energy for time t. So power into time, that gives the supply energy. And we know that when in the circuits we have only resistors, so most of the energy can be converted in heat. Okay, so we can find out heat. Here we have considered only resistive circuit. You can see here we have considered that is resistive circuit. So most of the energy of this batteries, it is converted in heat form, in form of the heats. So we can find out heat. Heat is one type of the energy. We know that the energy is given by power into time. So this energy is one form of the heat. So power into times, we have equation for power. What is the equation for power? That is P is equal to VI. So VI into T, that gives the heat. So this one. So this gives the heat which is expanded by the batteries or whatever source you can use in the circuits when we have only resistive circuits. So this is your heat. But by the Ohm's law we know that V is equal to IR. So now put values of V. Here you have heat, that is VIT. But by the Ohm's law we have V is equal to IR. Now put values of V, that is IR, and this is IT as it is. You get I into I, that is I square. Here R is as it is and you have the T. So I square RT. This is your heat. This gives the amount of heat. They can be expanded by the resistance when we apply the potential difference by the batteries or whatever electric cells you can use. So this gives the expanded heat. So this is Joule heat, because this is invented or discovered by the Joule's. This is physicist. He is a physicist, Joule. So give the Joule heat, and this phenomena is known as Joule effect, and this law is known as Joule law of heating. This is your Joule heat. This phenomena is known as Joule effect, and this law that is given by Joule, that is known as Joule law of the heatings. So what is the Joule law of the heatings? So you can find out the heat. They can be expanded when we have only resistive circuits. So this much amount of the heat can be expanded. Heat is one type of the energy. So this is most important question, and okay, this is 3 to 4 mark question. So derive the equation for Joule heat and explain the Joule law of heating. This is 4 to 5 mark question. 4 to 5 mark, most time. So now we stop here. Thank you.